You know who I am. Let us record great deeds this day and give these Urki scum a right royal hammering!
Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 19 of our Grombrindal Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we are once again bringing vengeance to the Dark Elves here. They attacked us at our settlements without any kind of mercy, so we are bringing things back with no mercy in return. Let's get it going. We're going to start things off immediately by having our cannons blasting apart those towers, and we'll have the other group firing apart the other 4 towers. Do we actually outrange the Druki? Just barely, but they do have those explosives, which are going to be nasty. So let's get the army moving forward. Get him moving up. Thane as well, get him smashing on the walls. We're going to take some damage on the way in, but that is to be nothing else we can do about it. Got to bring those towers down, and that's pretty much it. Keep blasting. Taking a lot of damage on the initial charge end. Nasty. Absolutely nasty. Fire back on him. We've got to take a bit of damage on the way, and here's what we'll do. I'm trying to find the best place to summon our miners here to disrupt things. Let's summon them in here. First tower needs to be going down very soon. Let's swap targeting for this one here. Alright, first tower is down. Let's get them focusing on the other one. Switch these to the canister shot and blasting apart these dark shards. Pull the rangers back just a bit there. And we can hit the missile block chance down on these dark shards here. And continue to take some casualties from the walls there. Let's keep the, not the Thunderers, the Quarrelers moving forward. Thunderers 2 at this point. We have pretty well chased them off the wall. We can send the Longbeards in.
They have wronged us, Longbeards!
Those miners are already running away. That is entirely fine though. Have the canister shots, switching targets there. Let's have these cannons blasting a hole in the wall here. The Druki is running around. Terrified. They were hiding, excuse me. We are doing no hiding. Poor Slayers are taking some damage though. They are willing to smack talk our use of missiles. I'm impressed by it. Let's blast the platform, that way they're not actually able to run. We will kill them with purely missiles, as they are, speaking of. We do have a Root of Wrath and Ruin to use as well. It's not quite magic, but it's almost. The gates are open. That group of spearmen is annihilated. Send them in. We can just pick them apart from range, mostly. Go find a target and give them a hug. Now they can't quite move forward enough. See if we can blast this group apart. And we'll probably take away their targeting pretty soon. The bombardment of this poor Dark Elf settlement is pretty much complete here. They've broken in, but let's actually stay back. Slayers will throw their lives away pretty much unnecessarily there. You guys moving in on these dark shards. In fact, everyone that has an arrow, get in there. Our 2 riflemen will go ahead and just take this position here so we can make sure we don't lose any nonsense. We'll have you guys move on in and claim. You know what? We'll have you attack this platform. You switch positions there. Speed the old Thane up. Now we'll bring the Slayers inside. Here they come. To wreck the day. I mean, they are indeed charging you. Let's go ahead and turn these guys off fire at will so they don't do any nonsensical nonsense.
Brace yourselves!
Spine Cruncher, get in there.
The clans unite!
That group is broken. This last one, he's just running away, which is very brave. Alright, cannons, let's stop hurting friendlies. You guys get on those dark shards there. You just hang in here. We can actually give everyone with the melee attack one, the Rune of Speed. Pop the old Cornate Dude of Death.
Only a fool would stay!
Get those axes whirling. He said only a fool would stay, but they are actually all staying. Let's get the Rune Lord moving through to bombard. We actually have plenty of nonsense coming on in, so let's bring the Quarrelers. Bring them over like so. We'll bring the Rangers in to claim the position. Longbeards, engage these Hargoneth Executioners. Not much to do besides. We'll have all of you lads come on up this way. Ooh, that was a nasty charge from those Executioners. Longbeards are getting obliterated. Let's turn around and lend your support. And actually, we will have the... That'll be too much friendly fire. We're going to have to hope the Quarrelers can help out. Give them the debuff. Drops their melee defense, as well as their missile block chance. Get a charge on in. Let's give the damage negation to the Longbeards there. Hopefully they can hold in just long enough. Perfect. The Hargoneth Executioners fall like wheat. Let's switch targets quickly here. You guys move on in and claim the position.
Missiles ready!
Switch the missiles targets. You guys move forward. That group is broken. Just take them apart piece by piece. The rest of the Quarrelers, let's switch targets to these Bleak Swords that are moving in, and that's the victory. Did take some casualties, but to be expected to purge the Elgi scum. They've already done their damage on the land. We've got to heal it. And we cracked the settlement's walls like the egg of a great cave bat. Something along those lines. 261 gold gained for our victory, which seems a bit low. We lost 60 Dawi only, which is a lot better than I actually originally anticipated. We will sack the settlement because that's a lot of gold. All I see is dollar signs. We will take the Cooper. Tirana will also take this frozen city. This belongs to Svenner.
Master of runecraft.
Deadwood is ours. We will go ahead and repair. Take out these underway lookouts because I don't see any rats nearby. Famous last words, and then we'll put in a gate here. We've got one growth point. I think we'll go ahead and give it to Dargoth. The port is probably pretty nice to have, but I like the quarry option just for the additional uses of extra miners below. Turn us into the Skaven. I feel should be in base game. It is very Dawi. Grab a final point in Thunderer there. And then for Hergar.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
And Morgrim would like you to have a bit better trading. We'll take that to its highest potential and then probably work on his armor a bit more. Alright, the Frozen City is ours. I see no real reason to sit and do any kind of upgrading. We've got 8,000 gold to spend. I have jumped Grombrindal over in the underway. Malekith has appeared. He's probably going to be attacking Quark. If he doesn't, he may try to sneak around, but I think he is going to be blocked. I am glad that we kind of left the settlement as is, and actually what we're going to do here, since it's not going to upgrade this in time, is we will take out this construction, regain the gold from it. I don't know if we regain all of it, but we regain some. Take us back up to a bit higher there, and then I almost put the walls back in. Let's go see where we can spend money elsewhere. Kragrith Deep can be upgraded. I'd rather upgrade Hoggrave to a Dwarf Hold. That way we can upgrade the Eye of Hoggrave as well. I think the Dwarf Shipyard would also be very nice. We're on our way. We also have 3 new heroes. We can keep adding them on in because we have so many new after gaining the short victory campaign there. We get 3 extra capacity for all our heroes. We got 5 for the Runesmith and 4 for the other 2. You see, we might as well start recruiting since we have lots of extra income.
Ready.
Grimwald, or Griswold. You're a master engineer. We'll bring you to join Alden. We'll have you meet up at Hotek's column. While he's traveling on over, in between episodes for diplomacy, we did actually sign a trade agreement with the Sisters of Twilight.
What?
Northmen come.
This is going to let me
Aye.
seal my new deals. Oh, here we go. Yeah, with the Sisters of Twilight, as well as I think we didn't actually gain that one. It was just the trade agreement with the Sisters, which is entirely fine. Swing on to the
Tribal
quick deal
fury.
then, and it wants us to trade with Etain.
Tyrion.
Probably a good idea, and he's actually currently at war with Nagaroth as well. You have made far too many enemies there, Shadow King.
Welcome. What brings you here?
We'll see, these two agreements would sound great to me. We'll take all the gold you happen to have.
As you say.
We're not pirates, we're dwarves.
Marauders all.
And I'm not going to take a trade agreement with you.
The
That
sister-
seems
Ha-ha.
like a poor idea.
No escape.
No more quick deals to be had, no more people to extort. I'm not paying any of our hard-earned gold to any of these lesser empires. We have one growth point there. Take 3 more turns. I think we'll actually go ahead and upgrade the Dwarf Outpost in Hotek's column, again for the iron mining pit. Get as much mine income going as we can. Black Tower needs some walls and some docks. We'll make that money too. Here in Harganeth, we could upgrade the drinking hall. The Dawi would probably be content with that, but we will ignore that for now.
Move.
We'll get both of these heroes moving up north. We'll have them both join in with this other army here.
Aye. This way
I
looks
do want
better.
a master engineer for Grombrindal's army. Valea is the last surviving. King Lun Death Dealer. I mean, ward save is pretty solid. But surely, let's wait and see if we get a better one. For the runesmiths, we are also kind of lacking. Grimnir, Confident, and Valea. So again, we wait.
My anger burns bright.
Let's give you some new lads. We've got some breaker cannons, which are going to be incredible. And actually, let's just give you a whole line of breaker cannons. The bolt throwers can throw things over the top. Spirity one that is unlucky enough to not get hit by the cheese grater shot.
Aye.
Shrine can be upgraded. We've got 2 upgrade points there, 2 population points, rather. We might as well, so we can get the tool shop in there, so get just a bit of extra gold. Evelyn's up in the north as well. Looks like Harganeth is on the back foot, thankfully. We've just got to push. Get some more empowerment going. Make sure everyone has been moved as they should, and then we'll go ahead and end the turn there. Hopefully we can have another excellent battle against Malekith soon. As long as it's not just shades. Malekith the Bully has arrived at Quark, and yeah, he's only got shades again. The Great Sword variant and the normal. Well, once we do arrive, it's going to be a battle of camouflage. They will be avenged. Dark days.
Your death will be remembered in another of my glorious sagas.
Ah, the yellow shields. Games are powerful, mortal. I know yours. Yours is old cheese grater head. I know this one. He wants to trade. What are you thinking? Get out of here. Quark has been looted. And these guys have been bullied by Slanesh. Grudge issued. After 1,000 gold, though, that's fine with me. Or Dawi.
Aye. Our enemies shall tremble.
Move over a normal stance. The answer is no. But the good news is
The
the
dwarfs need me.
Under Empire actually will lure him in. Let's jump here. Don't let him pass.
Okay.
Kind of hoping he would intercept us, but no such luck.
Vengeful Ridloff.
Then we can move up and claim Shagrath. Alternatively, jump through the mountains and try to bring down Helebron
This is beneath
before she can
me.
get to where she's trying to go. It's very dangerous up there in the north. If all three of those armies can come out, well, she's going to go to the Palace of Ruin, right? Grombrindal can bring down Malekith and Princely here. So we can move up and crush them all together. Spinner, you are going to be the colonizer.
I'll cast the runes.
Tends to make you not very many friends, but it's your job.
On what?
Ooh, Sigvald.
Cease.
So hot right now. All right, he's got all of the ROR units. Jeez, the Golden Griffin of Theurgy, Uncle Furuncle, Marquis, and he's not missed. He's got them all collected pretty much. Got himself an exalted hero, looking like no one, not marked just yet. Thought that one was marked. This one was marked of Nurgle then. Okay. All sorts of nasty coming through.
If you say so.
Good news is we have lots of missiles. We have the Mountaineers with their bonus versus large missile strength there. So battle with Sigvald will be nasty, but it may be one we should be able to hopefully handle, depending on who they're able to seduce. So I did forget that Slaanesh is able to do that till just now, and that is the most obnoxious. Over here at the Frozen City, let's go ahead and throw in maybe the Trading Depot for now. Yeah, let's drop in a Trading Depot. It's the first of its kind. You have the Slayer Shrine in over here now as well.
Who calls me?
Gotta spend a bit of gold as quick as we can and keep moving. So at the Grand Arena, I think we will throw in a Trinket Maker. None of these other buildings really excite me there. Ranger Barracks could be nice just to slow enemies down. It's not that necessary, so we'll just go for extra gold. Extra gold indeed.
For the wisdom of
We will grab our Forge Hand, who has been out exploring the seas. Pirating around. We can keep pirating around. Grab that Remnants of Battle. Not the most exciting. I guess the Exiles, not there he is. Clark Haran is their final settlement. In that case, full speed ahead. We'll run up to Hotek's Column. And hopefully we could use Under Empire to try not to trespass. As long as going underground doesn't count. We're not moles, we're Dawi. We'll stay in March outside of the settlement. Closer to it, though. Waste a bit of our movement. But we want to keep any of the Waziks moving towards our settlement instead of away from it or battle. Grave needs a bit better walls, I do believe. And that'll be all the gold we've got.
I'm here.
Fair enough.
Armed and ready.
Alright, Iron Forge, we're going to keep you where you're at. Oh, we've got lots of cannons now.
No!
I don't want to take you on.
Casting the runes.
Maybe a little bit foolish to try that one yet. Let's go for... We've got all the breaker cannons. Now we need some stuff to launch stuff over the top, right? So, mortars. Of course. Caradrin, we're definitely going to need you in this army. Increase that mobility, and Thor Hall. We'll keep you near. You can just do some... Oh, his hindering replenishment is not that exciting. Go join up as well.
Agreed. I've cast the runes.
Now we have a man who is confident. I am not interested in your confidence, good sir. Not even a little bit. Jump to our diplomacy one more time here. Hopefully we can get another battle soon.
All right.
Take what's
That Heimlings want to trade.
What?
You don't understand that trade is not the way. I just don't trust that Nordland can keep his land controlled. He's going to cut across the land to attack this settlement instead of just going here. Can I be like, actually, you should probably just fight here while you're here? Or defend home, although this is probably going to get them killed, huh?
No.
Why are you in march stance? That seems foolish.
Denied.
Ah, hopefully they survive. For the Emperor. And it's our turn again. That means Sigvald was not brave enough to face us, and neither was Malekith. Sad. Our technology is finished, though, for the Bolts of Steel, giving us an upkeep reduction, which is going to be quite nice, and range damage increase for all of our Quarrelers and Thunderers. Sigvald is in ambush stance. Oh, he's trying to be cheeky. Look at you, trying to be real sneaky.
No, scum.
Fair enough. How about when I do this and say attack? Now what? He doesn't even steal a single one of my units. Is Sigvald not able to seduce units? Does he just have the Slaneshi army abilities? All of these are going to be nasty, but I think we should be able to win. Auto-resolve is not giving us high hopes here. Rune of Stoicism to one of these groups of Slayers. Explosive damage they already have. Homing in on targets seems like a good option for our cannons. And actually, so does the explosive damage. The canister shot already has incredible killing potential. Let's increase our cannons as much as we can. Our metal plate's going to be very useful. We're going to have all guns focus firing down on Furuncle to start. It's going to be a bit of a nightmare. One I think the Dobby can handle. The battle. Alright, yeah, we need to see how the terrain is and take as much advantage of it as we can. They're going to sit themselves over on this corner, take the high ground. Pretty sound strategy. How can we take advantage? This rock formation here is going to break up what they've got going on. Force units to go around it. I think that even though that we have attacked them, since we do have artillery, they're going to move towards us. Hope. I can't lure them in to start. Things are going to get a little bit more dicey, but let's start things off like this. Let's take a look at terrain here. So cannons need to be in the very back. Actually use them. Move them over, drag these guys over just a bit. This big rock is fully in the way, though.
For the High King!
That's a bit of an issue. We're losing a good bit of our range just due to rock. Interesting. It's the devil's music. I don't think they were talking about chaos. Let's bring it to here. And that is all sorts of spooky. There's rock, there's trees. All of Bob Ross's paintings are in the way.
Dwarf warriors!
Warriors, come on over. Is it almost better to just come over here and force them to face us against the side of the map on this side? I think no, just because there's even more woods and it's even closer to us. Here we get a good bit of time to fire before they're upon us. And we can scoot the cannons back. Yeah, we'll keep them where they're at for now. In fact, I don't mind rotating them a bit. Putting the bombards in where they're going to be.
Ready! The clans unite!
You also don't want to put them too close together because the amount of magic going to be flying our way. It's going to be pretty intense. Canister shot for sure. Quarrelers in. I think we want our infantry line a bit closer to where the bad stuff is going to be going on. Just to attempt to minimize casualties as much as we can. So let's throw Ulthar's Raiders on this side just in case anyone tries to get froggy and go around the rock. In fact, they definitely will try to get froggy and go around the rock. Let's move these Quarrelers around. We'll have Thunderers in here. Put them in wide formation though, so they don't get hit by magic as bad, since we do know the golden goose over there does have bound metal spells instead of the normal. The question of do we want dwarf warriors in the middle or on the sides is a pretty important one. I think we're going to trust the middle to hold. Dwarf warriors in the middle will push these two guys forward. Turns out that's not allowed. Shoot these guys up. Longbeards. Fortunately, the normal Dobby warriors are going to take a lot of damage. Alright, let's Let's get our bonus versus large slayers on... which side? Let's keep the artillery safe. The other slayers can take the other back line. Last line of defense. Infantry. Missiles. Artillery.
The clans unite!
Lord and Thane. We'll have the Thane hold the center position. Well, actually, no, we'll have him hold off on this right. Our Rune Lord in the middle. Let's get this battle started.
Thunderous!
Looks like they are indeed going to charge right at us. Let's get those Thunderer Caltrops forward. No faffing about, indeed. You need to get up there. Let's get you both forward. You're going to probably be taking a lot of damage this battle. Cannons, you are not in position.
Rain death on them!
Rotate right now.
Barnard!
In fact, let's get a lot of these boys
Vengeance!
moving.
Aye! Yes!
Alright, Caltrops are down.
Thunderous!
I'm not really sure where I want the Thunderers, so we'll just bring them back.
Forth now! Moving out!
No faffing about.
I speak my lord's will!
All of the heroes are coming on the other side there, trying to act as a flanking force.
Bring
This is going to
them down!
be nasty.
War
You better
of
believe it.
vengeance! Aye, as you
Bring
command.
him back, so they're a little bit further apart than they currently are.
Anu! Obey me!
Alright, those Caltrops luckily are going to slow them down as long as they do the brain dead AI thing.
Artillery ready!
We're as ready as can be. The hoverboard is ready to go as well. We could probably set up our barriers a little bit better, probably over here in this gulf or off to the flank.
Thunderous!
That was a good idea to keep them away best we can here.
Longbeards!
Bring them forward.
Yes, Lord!
They approach. Let's get some slow-mo shots of the enemy here. Got some interesting units flying on in, and some ones with some different models. The Golden Griffin being, honestly, a pretty good-looking model there. Using his bound metal spells instead of the typical Tzeentch ones. They have a War Shrine of Tzeentch. That's going to be nasty. The Marquis moving in. Creating all sorts of confusion on the battlefield there. The purple cloaked Horsemen of Doom. I think I've discussed this before. I would actively join up with Slaanesh just because I like purple so much. I would show up and then start looking around as super confused once the blades come out. Like, woo, Slaanesh! Oh, hang on now. Here comes Uncle for Uncle. Gonna give everyone a big old nasty boobo hug. Those things pop and they go right in your eye, and it is a nightmare. Took some damage from some spells, it looks like. We will go ahead and start playing this thing and see how nonsense is going to play out. Looks like we got some magic blasting away at the Caltrops there. Pendulum slices through the line. That could have been much worse.
Let the vengeance begin!
Honestly, we'll take what happened there.
Thunderous!
No issue whatsoever.
Yes! Yes!
Rotate a bit
Right!
to deal with what's coming.
Right! Brunbergy! Fane!
Hang back. Let's have all of the cannons focus fire the sorcerer there. Thane. Stay where you're at. You deal with these guys. Honestly, they're goofballs. Golden Hounds are going to be nasty, though. Let's get out of that. You're going to have to stay away from Sigvald.
Let's start shooting!
Get on the Swords of Chaos. You guys fire apart these Chaos Spawn.
Pump those dwarven legs! Artillery! Down! Yes! Kill her!
Another set of Chaos Spawn coming in. Gotta work.
Longbeards!
No, all sorts of nasty. We got flanked hard. Let's go ahead and debuff these.
Slayers! Range firepower! Ready!
Slayers keep moving through. Our Lord should not be fighting with Sigvald. Get him out of there. Sigvald and everything else he's got going on. Root of Wrath and Ruin is probably not what we need. Root of Negation for yourself and keep moving. Alright, the Sorcerer is nearly down. Perfect. Let's get you guys focusing on the Marquis. Dane's ready. Really goofy we let those guys just get on the back line like that, but that's such is the way when your micro is as good as mine is. Keep fighting. We're definitely going to lose some lads here. Ooh, that's nasty. Ulthar's Raiders are rampaging out. Come on, Slayers, do your thing. Get these Swords of Chaos out of here. You guys blast away at those Chaos Warriors. You guys just kind of have to stick in and fight. Not much to do besides. You get over here and deal with Sigvald, who is bodying our Lord. Thunderers need help with the Golden Goose. Come on, Lord, you gotta get out of that fight now, otherwise you are dead. Hopefully Sigvald doesn't hit him again, he just lets him run. Rather not lose our Lord. We're just gonna kill the rest of Sigvald's army. Give this man the healing potion. Ooh, Uncle Furuncle's giving them a beating. Cannons, deal with Uncle Furuncle. Yeah, you guys are just gonna have to hold in, Quarrelers. We need the other ones to be doing what they are. No real options here. Our Lord really doesn't need to come back and fight. Okay, you leave Sigvald alone. He is one of the best duelists in the game. Get in more of a brick formation, start firing.
Let us bleed for the clan.
I don't know what he's doing. No. Leave. You go duel him. Leave Sigvald alone. Actually, let's just let these guys. I mean, he's doing a lot of damage to that chariot. I'm impressed. Thunderers away from the fight. And everywhere our warriors are fighting, they are getting a shamacked. The Longbeards are doing well, though. Alright, Breaker Cannon, you go sacrifice yourself. No choice. Cannons have to stay firing. And they're not going to get to. Ooh, lots of heroes. Alright, Thane killed this one. Chop him once more. Uncle Furuncle is getting plenty of healing going. Our Lord is running away again. Fair enough, I guess. You guys go slow Sigvald down while we shoot apart the rest of his units here. Deal with Mr. Furuncle. No, you do not. Absolutely not. That's a mistake. Go hide in the woods. Hope no one finds you. Oh, bombard as well. You guys come over here in the woods. Hiding is your best course of action. Let's give it the... We have the mean rune? No, we don't. Ward save it is, then. On the Longbeards. And get behind Sigvald, start shooting. All of you guys blast apart Furuncle. That is the army broken. We took a ton of damage, but smashed Sigvald, killed a whole bunch of regiments renowned. Good victory. Gotta keep running. Let the Thunderers blast into Sigvald there. Except for you stay away. Dead. Litter the battlefield. The Golden Goose has fallen as well. Oh, Sigvald's demonic now. Interesting. He has done well. Getting a chop. Some friendly fire. Ledger's the way for Dawi on occasion. Alright, hang on now. I gotta keep an eye. Sigvald's quite the duelist, even disintegrating. Look at that. That's a lot of damage. Alright, pull on away. Let the depraved prince fall. We are victorious. We'll hunt down a few more of these Chaos Warriors here. Hopefully not blow up any of our own lords with friendly fire. I will catch you all in a moment. And a Pyrrhic victory. I would agree. We lost both of our Slayers. They took the oath and upheld it well. Most of the Dahl we fought nearly till the end there. Most of Sigvald's army is also destroyed. He does have one Exalted Hero left. We'll see if he manages to survive. We will... Ooh, we'll drink to victory since we're going to claim Shagrath here in honor of our win. They were pretty much all killed in battle there. We gained a Wailing Banner and the Pride Assassin. More post-battle chance of stealing magic items and more physical resistance. Sounds good to me. We could chase down Yorhul. Oh, we absolutely could. That would eliminate the Swords of Chaos, and you would have to retrain them. But it would put us in quite a bit of a predicament if they managed to survive. So let's go ahead and just claim Shagrath instead. We'll colonize it right up. Let some replenishment kick on in. They may choose to instead besiege the settlement and just kind of suicide into our force here just so they stop us from replenishing. And they may actually be able to kill a couple of our units just with attrition. We'll see. We'll grab the rally there so we can grab the upgraded skills. And I think we'll finish off training. Shagrath needs fixing, and we can't fix the docks just yet. We want some walls here in Dargoth, as well as the Obsidian Trinket Maker. Ooh, more miners below.
How can I help?
Then Grombrindal can fight our final battle here against Malekith, who is going to hide in his newly gotten gains. Got a rune of battle. Let's go ahead and hand this off to... we don't have all that many infantry units anymore. Oh no. So maybe then we give the rune of Stoicism off to Bugman's Rangers so they stay and fight a bit longer. Then we give the rune of battle over to our Longbeards. Sounds good to me. Let's take a look at the terrain, and we'll bring the fight to old Maskface. Is the forgotten shield lands of the north. Let's take the fight to these shades. Pretty much all we've got here. Alright, so here's the plan. That's a very big impassable object there, and this is also one we can use to our advantage. So let's grab our very minimalized front line. Kind of set up the crossbows to catch them as they're coming in. Because we know they can't go past this line here, so we can kind of set the crossbows up like so. Group them up a bit. We'll push these two forward. We'll have both of our rangers protecting our flank. They're going to act very similarly to the enemy there. Now y'all want to be in the same group. And then we'll do Iron Drakes on the outskirts, Thunderers in the middle. Because for some reason the Thunderers actually have a little bit less range than our Quarrels. Iron Drakes as well. And then we'll probably keep... Well, we don't want to keep them back just because they do have Caltrops. So anyone who has Caltrops will walk forward. Just to cause problems for those shades when the battle begins. Scoot them over just a little bit there. We'll have the catapults in the back. Get ready to grudge.
For the High King!
Set them up. Bombards in this back position here since they have way less range. Is it Juggernaut? Like defending this flank. Grombrindal going to be running right up the middle. With the Rune Lord holding the other flank there. The Longbeards in the middle. this unit here. The other unit off to the side.
For the ancestors!
I would say that's about, well, you know, we'll put them up front.
For the High King!
We will be no dummy.
Slayers!
Slayers need to stay well out of this fight. They can go fight with Malekith once he arrives. Everyone else, no. That'll begin. Let's get these caltrops set up. We've got many of them to go drop down. Drop those down. Grombrindal, you go find Malekith and give him a hug. He misses you from last time. Get you up on this side. So now he's flanking shots in. Whole bunch of caltrops are in. Bring you guys back. Brood Lord forward. Flamethrowers way back. In fact, that looks like a good spot there. Malekith is gonna hide. No, I'm not concerned. In fact, if you want the Death Hag to fall first, that's fine by me. Malekith is nearly there. Let's get the canister shot already. Everyone needs to find a different group of shades and blast them to pieces. You guys, I did not pull back. Quickly retreat. Back. Miners. Grombrindal's getting hurt. Come on back just a little bit here. Bully this Death Hag. Malekith is dead. I didn't even get to see him fall. He got exploded. Grombrindal needs some help though, so let's give him the Root of Negation. Double down on it. He's just getting run over by the Death Hag on her cart there. There she goes. She finally breaks. Takes her off. So many missile units coming on in here. Keep you guys moving forward. I really didn't think the Iron Drakes would get to use much of their ability, just in case anyone gets a little bit closer. Grombrindal took some damage from that Death Hag though, didn't he? Those ladies do not mess around. You don't need to get hit with friendly fire. Let's bring you back. You obviously don't do anything. A bath of flame for these Dread Spears. And a rock too for good measure. Normally it is not them that die on these cold lands. Alright, Grombrindal. There's one more master for you to deal with. Our rangers look to have ranged too far. Let's pull them on back. The miners can jump this group. Death Hag coming on back in. Let's summon some miners in to deal with that. Blast launch with these dudes. They deal with that quite nicely. Grombrindal's chopping this master up. Switch to the Death Hag. I guess he was just taking all of the damage from the cart as it rolled in. No, he takes a lot of damage from her. It's a constant. That's pretty impressive. Grombrindal is very wounded, but Blaz did very well, and the victory goes to us. Another marvelous victory. Grombrindal earns himself a few more scars, but kills a couple more scumbags. We lost 5 Dawi in the fight, which is quite incredible. Get out of here, Shades. We figured you out. We'll occupy Quark once again. Grab another stonemason, secure the province, and remove the grudge.
Don't you fret, it's done.
And I'm not going to worry about upgrading this settlement. No, not at all. We'll instead spend the money on a drinking hall. This settlement definitely deserves it. And we'll get back to empowering those guilds. Yes, things are looking good. Let's jump into our technology here. And I think if there's nothing amazing to grab over on the extra side here, we've got a few more of our buildings we need. The Rune Forge and a couple of the other infantry buffs to get a couple of these crazy abilities here. The first one I kind of want to go for being the improved bolts and bullets. We just need a Rune Forge for that one. would allow us to have poison bolts for rangers and bugmans, and then shield breaker bullets for all of our thunderers. Sounds pretty awesome to me.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Forge Hand can nearly make it to Claron. Let's see if the Under Empire stance allows us to move through without trespassing.
For war.
Please. Go power moles.
Beards in belts.
Hey, we did it. Perfect. And Lyrian's coming over to fight.
Lawmaster could not.
Sell some Shadow Walkers.
Aye, lad, what can I do?
Jump in his army.
Axles.
Interesting. Is she at war with Nagaroth as well? Hopefully we can make it to Clarkaron before Eldril does here. I guess they have decided that Nagaroth is an absolute problem. Been excommunicated by the rest of the elves. In that case, let's grab the interchangeable parts and field engineers to fix up the upkeep, as well as our reload time reduction. So speed up our shooting.
Vengeful.
Iron Forge is the one that hasn't moved. I think it's time. Move him in under Empire stance, because that'd be the best place to engage with Welch. And these guys can move anywhere, right?
Master engineer at your
Definitely no problem. Let's jump over. Encourage him to engage with him.
We'll
Jump both of these heroes in. That should be a fight for the ages.
What?
You know what? We'll give him some Slayer Pirates. Goes with all of the cannons. Hopefully stop them for raiding soon.
It is time.
Skill points for Grombrindal. I think we just go for Simple Blade Master. Get that above 100.
I'm here.
And then for your Runesmith that I completely missed the chevron for, because we're blind. Go for the Corruption, but I don't think you really need that so much. The Deadly Onslaught would be nice. Grab the last point into the Rune of Negation. We should have used that as soon as we jumped into the fight with Malekith. Did not quite use our Runesmith as much as we could have.
Aye.
Alright, let's give it one more turn. If anything exciting happens, we'll leave it in, but if not, that will probably end up being the end of our episode. Come on, Welch, do something.
I don't have time for
Oh, a lot of
words.
else.
The Dowie need me.
Would you like to deal? Ooh, she wants to pay me a lot of money to deal. Okay. I can be bribed. Oh, we knew it. Grape Juice has engaged. Alright, well we have our next battle already figured out then. So we could get some Vanguard deployment and speed for a random unit. I think, does Long Drongs already have Vanguard deploy? Ooh, they don't. Although we don't really need Vanguard deploy for this one. We'll give it to the Strollas, or these lads. Make them Strollas so they move a little bit quicker there with 48 speed. The Rune of Sanctuary we'll give to our Longbeards. Ancestor Rune should go to the Warriors. Explosive damage we'll put on... How does this work with the Breaker Shot? We'll have to try that for science. Increases bonus versus large for... How does homing work with the Breaker Shots? Again, for science. Roth One Eye for our other warriors there. And then, with all of that, I am out of time for today. I have been Space Wizard Total War. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the sub thumb, and I will see you on the next one.